So I'm just not bothered about closing down.
I mean, Abbi...
Yeah, Rob.
Talk to us about that game.
Honestly, there was a chunk of the game I didn't see, I have to say. I saw the first 20, and then I didn't see it until just after half-time. So I did miss that period. In between there, I was in the car. Listen, Royale on Salah, I mean, who thought that was going to be a good idea? Because I didn't think that was... Did you think that would be a good idea?
What should he have done?
Don't know, but you've got someone like Dragusin on the bench. Maybe you go with a back three, just make it a little bit more stirred. I don't know.
So you wanted the manager. He said he's going to play the same way. He's got 5 men to adapt.
I maybe wanted my manager just to maybe change it up a little bit with just maybe being smart after conceding.
But you said you liked that he doesn't do that. You said it was really refreshing, is what you said.
I hold my hands up. I said it, and I still.
I'd rather have that than what I saw.
You did say that.
Absolutely.
Under Conte.
Listen, what I would say about Thursday night, because obviously whoever didn't watch the call-in show, I was very critical. Thursday night, I might as well have been watching AVB football or Conte. That's where we were at Thursday night. Was really, really poor. Absolute joke. Just didn't even bother turning up. Yesterday, I felt like, again, first 10 minutes, they were all right. Then obviously just can't defend. Yeah, look, I will say the same thing that I said last week. I still will back Ange. I definitely have my reservations on certain things.
Like
the lack of tactical nous, maybe, or the ability to admit and take accountability that maybe some things aren't right. I saw an interesting quote from him that was at the beginning of the season saying, don't get why managers say they need XYZ players, just get on with it, mate. And then a press conference on Friday basically said he can't do what he does with these players. He needs a new team. So it just, there's just certain things that okay, now it's not going your way, then you say certain things. But this is not me being Ange out. I'm not Ange out. I would like to reiterate.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not Ange out. I don't think we need to sack the manager.
What if he lost every game from now till the end of the season?
Rob, it's a possibility. It's honestly a possibility.
You won't lose against Burnley.
I said yesterday in the group chat, genuinely, at 4-0 down, I was like, if this ends up being 6-7, I worry for him, because that is sackable areas. But look, they had a bit of fight that got back into it. I don't know why he didn't play Richarlison. I don't know why he didn't. I don't know what to say.
They didn't get back into it. They had a little bit of fight. They scored a couple of goals. But
pressure was off, 4-0 down.
But that's the thing. We tend to now do this thing where when the pressure's off and the game's already gone, then we start being a bit more relaxed and playing.
Because it's easy to do it.
Yeah, of course, because there's no pressure on you. We did the same against Arsenal.
Where are the big players stepping up? Where's Son?
Absolutely.
Where's Maddison?
Absolutely.
Where's Bentancur?
Absolutely. I don't know. I don't know where they are. Listen, I haven't seen them for...
Don't blame Mickey van der Ven. You can't blame him. And don't blame Vicario, who Vicario...
Stop laughing.
Vicario looks all over the place at the moment.
The one thing that Vicario was good at was shot stopping, and he's just all over the place. Doesn't command an area, doesn't do anything. He's just like
I remember you laughing at Onana and stuff.
Listen, life comes at you fast.
Whoa,
life comes at you fast, doesn't it? I'm not getting right.
By the way, on the cooking, 72% are saying you should get cooked.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Look, I'm cooking them myself. I don't know what has gone on with them. I can't wait. They're just doing what they always do. Just be Spursy, let the season peter out. I will give Ange the benefit of the doubt, as I've said. Like I said last week, if we're still sitting here in October, November time and the same situation is happening, then we have to have a big conversation.
I think he'll be gone by Christmas. I think I can see what's happening here.
By Christmas?
I just...
Why'd you say that?
I think what's starting to happen is...
Do you think they're playing for him?
Yeah, okay. I think they are, because they're still doing what he's asking them to do. The shape is still the same.
I don't think it is.
Finally, we've got a guy who excites us. And you know what? Yeah, we did lose to Liverpool. I remember the show so vividly, the Liverpool one. The Chelsea one, sorry. When we all said, you can't do that. You got 9 men. Yeah, well, you know what? It was so much better than just stinking out the place and we would have lost anyway. I'd much rather that.
Yeah, but it was true.
It was
true.
What I'm saying.
Everything I said, I stand by.
So that was
true. But what I can't get behind...
But you don't stand by it now, though.
It's not that I don't stand by it. I can't get behind a manager that we're nearly at the end of the season. We're conceding 4 goals
Abbi,
a game.
he told you.
We're conceding.
Abbi.
No, but we weren't conceding that. Look, the Chelsea game is something separate. And I'm not getting rattled here. I'm just being passionate, okay? The Chelsea game is something different. Yeah, the Chelsea game is different because we were down to 9 men. Our own doing, right? Our own doing, okay? Everything that happened in that game, that was on us. Whatever. I was fine with the way that we played in that second half, because we were still in it for large parts of that. It was the last 10 minutes that whatever. But that was what it was. What I can't get behind is that probably since January, February time, the drop-off has been real. Like, you've gone from, okay, maybe we'll have an off day like Brighton do, and we might get slapped up 4-0. But, like, that's like an off thing. Like, that's not every week. At the minute, we're getting battered every single game. And we're not just conceding 2 goals or 1 goal. We're conceding 3, 4 goals.
Even the games he was winning.
But we're not even...
You'd score, then the other team would score, then you'd do this thing, come out at half-time and then go for it.
Yes, but we're not even doing that. So for me, that's what I don't understand the disconnect. When I could see exactly what he wanted to do at the start of the season. Yes, you're going to play a high line, but we're really quick in transitions. We're going to make sure that we move the ball really fluidly and just blister in pace and on the counter. We're not doing that. We get to the edge of someone's box and we just pass it. Just pass it back, forward, back, forward. I don't care if we have 60% possession. For what? Like, we've got nothing to show for it. Nothing to show for it.
But that's what I mean. This is the opposite of the things that you like.
Absolutely. It's gone completely
so
opposite
it's changing.
direction.
So that's what I mean. The Spurs fans are now saying, I'm not saying you're indicative of the whole fan base, but what I've noticed
I
is
only can speak
they're
for myself.
going, yeah.
I'm just angry. I'm angry at the whole situation. And like I said, I will back him.
For how long? Can I ask you this? You said to Cecil, but Cecil, if Arteta just keeps not winning something, where's your cut-off point? I want to know, Abbi, that camera over there.
Don't do this. Wrong show.
That camera over there. We're going to bring it to this show. Okay. We don't. That camera over there.
That camera over
I want you to look down that lens and let around about 8.8 thousand people know live and loads more on playback, right? I want to know, when is Abbi Summers' cut-off point with Ange?
October.
Halloween. That's scary.
Whatever the international break is in October.
Right, and can we clarify? Because we need this as a clip. Because you can refer to this.
Oh, it's so weird. They don't clip things up, do they?
No,
they
they
never
keep
this.
This is your criteria.
I know I've got super chats to read out. But
Cecil's in the chat.
Joseph just said, with a super chat, he says, from high line to employment line to unemployment line.
What's the criteria that you'd be looking for? Like, if I don't see this, or if I don't see
an
that,
improvement defensively,
right?
If we're still doing zonal marking,
which you will be,
conceding from we defended 1 set piece yesterday, which was big for us. Couldn't believe we cleared it. The defensive side and the fluidity. So I can't. I will give the benefit of the doubt. But if, like as I said, and I've said this on every show, last week, this week, I'll give it until halfway through October, whenever that international break will come.
Matisse.
That's what it's there till.
Well,
okay? Happy with that?
Yeah.
Cool.
I need to hear from Matisse.
Yeah, I mean, it's mad.